You're watching Mirror 7 News. Stay informed, stay ahead for more news.
A dramatic scene unfolded in Rio de Janeiro this Tuesday morning as heavily armed criminals were seen fleeing in a single-file line through the forested area of Vila Cruzeiro. The moment was captured by police drones during what's being called Operation Containment, a massive law enforcement effort targeting drug traffickers from the Comando Vermelho, one of Brazil's most powerful criminal organizations. The coordinated operation brought together about 500 officers from both the civil and military police, focused on two major hotspots of gang activity, the Complexos da Penha and Alemão. According to authorities, the goal was to capture around 100 suspected traffickers linked to the gang. The footage shows men, and even one woman, dressed in camouflage, carrying assault rifles as they moved silently through dense vegetation. The way they escaped, in a disciplined line and using narrow jungle paths, was eerily reminiscent of a similar scene from 2010, when traffickers also fled from Vila Cruzeiro to the Alemão complex during one of Rio's most infamous police operations. The police said the confrontation left several people dead and others injured, though exact numbers weren't confirmed. As the operation advanced, gunfire echoed through the region, and barricades were set ablaze by gang members attempting to block access roads. Thick black smoke could be seen rising over parts of the North Zone, marking the scale of resistance the police were facing. Adding to the chaos, authorities confirmed that criminals used drones to drop improvised explosives on police teams in retaliation. A dangerous escalation in the tactics of organized crime. It shows how heavily armed and technologically equipped some of these groups have become, even challenging state forces head-on. Speaking to local media, Rio's Public Security Secretary, Victor Santos, expressed frustration over the situation. He said the state alone cannot handle such vast and complex criminal territories without stronger federal support. We're talking about 9 million square meters of urban disorder, he said, describing the maze of alleys, illegal constructions, and heavily armed men who control entire communities. It's impossible to confront this with only state resources. The operation, described as permanent by security officials, aims to push back the expansion of the Comando Vermelho across Rio. Still, the unfolding violence paints a grim picture. Streets were closed, universities suspended classes, and residents were caught in the crossfire of what many are now calling a warlike situation in one of Brazil's most iconic cities. For Rio, it's another day that highlights the city's ongoing struggle between law enforcement and organized crime, a conflict that continues to shape the daily life and fear of those who call it home. Stay subscribed for more videos.